Working hard, huh? Good work.
Yep.
Yes, slacker.
Shut up, Giant.
Whatever, bro.
Listen, man. I did work for a little bit today.
A little bit. Let me tell you, my good friends on YouTube, let me tell you about the apprentice's idea of a hard work day. So, what time did you come in? You rolled in about 8:30. I've been here since 4 o'clock in the morning. And then you're like, hey man, it's like noon, I'm going to go shred some gnar. And he goes surfing. And now here we are, it's like, within 6 o'clock. And now, well, okay, yeah, well, now we're chillaxing. But,
I'm ready to get some work done, and you said, listen, brother, I think we need to make video today. And that's just how he said it to me.
well, because we were designing a knife.
Design a
And
knife, and with your design knife.
I was channeling my inner Shivrock brother.
Brother, just one of them.
Well, brothers. And then, yeah, things happened. Instagram videos were made. It went nuts.
Yep.
My bad. But here we are.
And we're back.
Back on the YouTube.
Huh?
Yeah.
With YouTube.
For the best,
Usually.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
So, we do have some, let's get the informational stuff out of the way right off the bat.
That's a good idea. Let's go look at some things.
Let's go.
Stuff. So, going out in the mail tomorrow will be a bunch of Archons. For those of you who don't know, they are full titanium frame locks featuring 20 CV in this stylish yet functional Americanized Tonto shape. With all the basic stuff I do all the time, which is black bar inserts, whole back rolling detents, ceramic bearings, milled pocket clips, minute titanium pivot screws. Ooh, I love them. Ooh. And these are going to my fabulous friends at Blade HQ, Blade Co., Knife Center, Steel Addiction, GP Knives. Good job. You like how I did that?
Yeah.
You need me notes.
Didn't even need to read the cue card.
You have to read that. I'll do that right off the top. Now we shave the apprentice. No. Stab that gecko. Anywho.
Don't hand him a free shirt.
These are pretty sweet knives. I'm a big fan of these. When I made the original prototype, I was like, damn! But there's a small problem.
Somebody has the original prototype.
And the second prototype.
He has both of them?
Nope, but no. They've been dispersed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, we don't have any of those knives here. So I don't get one.
I don't get knives.
Good gracious. Feels like I've been awake for a day. Or so. Okay. So, just keep you clued in to what's going on. The next knife that's going to come up will be the Karebs. They're not going to look quite like this. I mean, this is an Elliot Williamson custom job here. But the Karebs are still going to be pretty cool. You want to see some CAD for what they're going to look like? Let's cue it up. Cue up the CAD. 7? Pretty sure it's 7. Is it 7? It's 7. Okay. Do I have a complete one? So they're going to have this kind of interesting topographic action on them. I think they're going to be pretty cool. I'm excited. The water jet nesting. Bam. Serious nest action.
Nest.
And then very shortly after that, we're trying to condense our production schedule. Very shortly after that, we're going to have the AFY. Back because it's here already open. Now, some of you will understand what AFY stands for. Let's focus in particular on this one right here. There. That's the assembled version. I have a prototype for this. Not here. It's getting laser engraved from Mark's brother, who's in the Secret Service. But this is a pretty cool knife. It was one of those ones that, like, we said, hey, we should do a knife for Mark's brother who's in the Secret Service. And I was like, I've got a plan! And I sat here and I designed it, and then in about 3 days I had an actual prototype for it, and I was like, look at this. I think it's fantastic.
This is truly how the process went.
It was really fantastic.
Like, okay, we can do that.
It was a whirlwind, basically. So what I essentially did is I took the BAK, which we love.
Love the BAK.
Love
I
the
want
BAK.
one.
Yeah, I still want it.
One day, bro.
One day we'll make one for ourselves. And I basically did. I was like, let's squish it a little bit, widen the blade a little bit, make the handle a little bit more ergy, a little more ergonomical, and then make it a V grind. And that's what I came up with. Was the American Fuck Yeah. The actual model run of the American Fuck Yeah is not going to have a glass breaker in it. Why? Because nobody really needs a glass breaker. You keep asking people, unless you're actually in a service of some kind, you don't really need one. And truth be told, you know how much it costs to make that part? Right there. You know how much that costs? You don't even want to know. Crap load of money to make that part. So, in order to keep this knife reasonable, that was one of the reasons why the BAK was so much money. It's because it had a whole other small part that had to be generated, and it was expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So,
heat treated.
Yeah, heat treated. No,
But they worked.
they worked.
Oh,
They
yes, they
definitely worked. So we're going to omit that part and just do standoffs in there. We'll do the triple standoffs, kind of keep the theme there. And these holes, these are not just randomly placed little milled-in recesses. They're actually for indexing when you're moving the knife from position to position, forward, reverse grip, various other grips.
So it's good reverse grip?
It is good in reverse grip,
Okay.
actually.
I don't think I'd buy it if it wasn't.
If not while, but during, something that's going to come out probably at the end of August is this Leon Law design that Leon and I have been talking about and working on. And I'm really excited about this knife. It's a very cool knife, and the way we're going to do it is going to be redonkulous. So this knife is going to have a Z-finite blade, which is a nitrogen stainless steel, which I really like. Oh, and the AFY will also have Z-finite. It's a high-impact stainless steel, corrosion resistant, nice edge retention. I mean, the nitrogen stainless steels are really in a class all to themselves, and I really like them, and I wish I could get my hands on more of them. Besides having a cool blade material, it's going to have a cool blade shape. The original of this knife was first made by Alan Olishowitz, so there's no pressure on me whatsoever to, measure up to one of the greatest knife makers on the planet. Alan is pretty awesome. But what we're going to do here, we're going to do full marble carbon fiber scales. At least I think we are. This is a little pricey, but I think we can pull it off. We're going to have machined-in titanium lock bars with steel lock bar inserts, whole back roll and detents, enormous pivot. I mean, these things are giant. They're over a half an inch in diameter. It's crazy. Leon had them specially made. I'm kind of interested to see how this whole thing works out. They should be cool. I'm actually going to use it as the over travel, just as it shows right here in CAD. I'm going to do that. Full carbon fiber. They're going to be obscenely light. If I have anything to do with it, they're going to be obscenely fast. And I just think that's a cool looking knife. I'm excited to see this happen. Very much so. And then, right after that, we'll just go on this collab streak here. I'm actually going to do a collab with Gapco. For those of you who follow me in any media forum, you know that Mike and I are friends. we make knives for each other from time to time. We do all kinds of really cute gay shit. But Mike and I have always said we should do a collab sometime. In the conversation with this, Elliot, I'm speaking as Mike. He goes, Elliot, we should do a collab night. I go, you're right, Michael. We should do a collab night. And he goes, here, I'm going to send you my card that you've already seen because you helped me design it. Do what you want, man. It's cool. And so I came up with this. Well, okay.
You both.
Let's be honest. So originally I came up with this. And Mike goes, that's a cool knife, Elliot, but it doesn't look like a Gafco. And I went, yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. He goes, if it's a Gafco, it can't have a forward shoulder. And I was like, okay. I was like, and if you want to make it a Gafco, you got to lean it over a little more. So we leaned it over a little more. And that's what we started rocking out. Get this stupid box out of here. I'm still working on this a little bit. I want to get these holes kind of aligned, but that's basically the Ferrum Forge Gafco collab. This would be a really cool knife. I'm not quite sure what we're going to use for blade steel. Highly likely that we will use something nice. I mean, Mike's a big fan of like AEDL and stuff like that, and I don't dig AEDL that much. So we'll use sort of my thicknesses. We'll do like 175 thou thick blade. Really high ground. Give you some nice cutting potential in there. And of course, it'll be bearing assisted. It'll have all the sort of features you come to expect from my knives. That kind of stuff. Rolling D10. Thank you for that. Jump right in there, apprentice. Rolling D10, steel insert. And we'll probably do milk pocket clips on these. Mike and I both like milk pocket clips. And the interesting thing we're going to do here is I'll do 20 that are like this, right, that are machined, that have kind of a Ferrum Forge feel. And then 20 of them are going to go to Mike, and he's going to do them by hand. Because he's crazy. So he's going to do the regular Gafco sort of, you know. I'll put that correctly.
Paradigm?
Let's get a Gafco. Hold on. Because, you know, Gafco does a certain sort of feel to his knives. They have a certain sort of, I don't even know how to say that. I mean, because it's, I mean, he does that, he grinds this certain contour into them. Yeah, so they're very unique to Gafco, so. That's right, I rock Gafcos. I rock a Gafco. My wife rocks a Gafco. We're fans. And Mike's a sweet guy. Whose knife doesn't stick into the desk well. And
You're going to stick that one in there?
oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, why not?
Do you just want to stick all the knives that we have out here on the table?
Oh, yeah, what do you got?
My knife.
Oh.
Get your finger off the lock bar.
One more time. One more time. With more feeling. Slower, with more feeling. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
You're good?
Jesus. God, oh my lord. Hold my beer. Oh my gosh. One more time. Oh my gosh. Oh,
okay, no more.
That's a bummer, dude.
No more.
Yeah. Well, this. I'm sorry. There we go. That's better.
That's good.
We're fine. Give it to me. Yeah. So, how do I get to the mouse now? Oh, easy.
You didn't think that one through, did you?
We're good. We're good. Whatever. So, Leon Gavco collab. And then, should I show them? Model 9? A rough idea for Model 9? Can I show them?
It's up to you, man.
It's a rough idea. I want to do it. I love me some daggers. We'll see how that goes.
Some daggers.
Yeah, hold on. Let's be really careful. Okay. You take your mind out there. Thank you. Whew. That's a lot of information.
I'll just take the gaff, put it right in my pocket.
I will slay you.
You wouldn't even notice this.
I would. I love my Gavco. That is my official picking steel splinters out of my fingers knife. Put it back. Now.
Aren't you glad to know that, Mike?
Put that back.
That's how to use your knife.
What?
What?
Listen, Mike and I have a very adult, very mature relationship, okay? We understand each other. son of a bitch.
Okay.
You put down my knives now. I will shank you. Put my tannic down. Put my tannic down. Doesn't he know not to touch another man's knives? Bro, it's a rule, man. You don't fondle another man's knives.
We're brothers. It's cool.
Oh, crap. You know what I gotta do? I gotta put these things up on the website.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Joe's gonna hate me. Speaking of shanking a bitch. What's up now, motherfucker? What's up? What's up? Sorry. Mingosh, left-handed dagger. Circa 2012.
What makes that left-handed versus right-handed?
Back on it. Because if you're right-handed, you've got your rapier in your right hand and your mingosh in your left hand. Because you're deflecting and parrying and stabbing people in the eye. Like that. So, like that. Yes. Don't worry. It's all going to be fine. It's not that sharp. I didn't actually put a real edge on it because it's kind of more of a showy thing.
Be a little dangerous with a real edge.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You'd be more inclined to slice people's faces.
No, you shouldn't be doing that. Apparently that's against the law.
Apparently in this country.
You got that big old berry.
A Bowie knife. Custom leather sheath. Y'all didn't know I could do leather work, did you? Good. Forget it. that there's a Bowie knife. Yeah.
Yeah.
Titanium. L-Max. Just pure cut and beauty. Box Elder, bro? Did you just make a murr?
What are you talking about?
Sounded like a murr to me. Putting knives away with your camera rolling. Okay. Is there anything going on in the dirty room?
Yeah, there's been quite a bit of organization.
Oh shit! He said the O word. Organization. It's true. That's true. I went through today and I cleaned up all the excess hardware, all the parts, and I coagulated, and generally made this place not so freakish. Granted, all the tools are laying all over the place, but that happens.
These are tools that are in use. They are acceptable. That's their place is on the fit-up table.
True.
So.
I have all kinds of stuff that I would hope to accomplish this week before we get Careb parts back. We need to start working on those.
Yes, sir.
Man can dream, right?
Yeah.
Dream it, you dreamer. Look at this thing. You can see the actual table itself. Look at it's white under there. Who knew?
And I already have plans to fill it up.
Of course you do. There's somebody's been cutting a lot of paper. One of my many tests the efficacy of sharpness in blades as I sharpen things in my very high-tech manner, involving a piece of wood and sandpaper. Very high-tech, very technical.
So don't ask us what degree.
It's true. People ask me all the time, like, so what degree do you sharpen that angle? And I'm like, I don't know. Usually it's under 20.
This much?
Most of the time it's 15 or less, but,
we don't really have a way.
Depends on the steel, depends on the thickness of the material, depends on what's going on.
So how do you sharpen it then?
Well, so first, we generated apex on the 220 root belt, moving insanely slow because I don't want to create too much heat. I almost never do. Very rare.
Creating heat on a heat-treated edge is not good.
Not a good idea. And then from 220 grit belt, usually I've developed a nice apex, and then I refine the apex a little bit more, make sure I've got it cleaned up with 400 grit sandpaper. From 400 grit sandpaper, we move to 600 grit sandpaper, and we start refining that edge. And then from 600, I just go ahead and jump right to 2000. 2000. And from there, that's when we really polish that edge up. And by the time it comes off of that, it should be slicing really nicely. And then we just touch it up a little bit on a strop. Whammo. Should be like a razor.
Thanks, Mike.
Well, and clip stand. I mean, Mikey does make a really sharp knife. Boy's got some sharpening skills, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's why, because it's one of the sharper knives here. And because I don't use it to cut other things, it's almost always sharp.
Which is saying quite a bit.
And actually, that one's made of S35D, so it's actually a little bit more retentive than AEBL. I'm just saying. A little bit. Whew, so it is going to be a busy rest of the year here at Ferrum Forge, because not only do we have a crap ton of model runs to do, but we are also embarking on the Ferox run. The Ferox. So we're going to do about 200 of those. Oh my goodness. And we're going to do everything we can to make that economical so that we can offer that knife almost always through our dealers for about $475 dollars. That's what it works out to about, roughly, I think. I don't think we're going to actually offer them direct. There's a really strong chance they'll all be sold by dealers because our dealers will buy them all when we actually offer them. And people have been like, hey man, why are you only selling stuff through dealers lately? How come you're not selling stuff direct? And the reason is...
That's not a rhetorical question?
No, it's not a rhetorical question. You know the answer? It's a pretty easy answer.
Well, because they pay cash.
And they pay quickly, early, often. And at this point, my dealers come to me and say, hey, what can I buy next? And I go, okay, easy, bro.
We got more knives coming out?
Yeah. And truth be told, selling knives to dealers is very easy. It's very hassle-free, doesn't consume any time. It's a beautiful thing. So I apologize if that offends you, my dear friends. But I still do sell knives directly from time to time. I try and have stuff up on the website every now and then, you know, and a random thing here and there. I will continue to try and have more of that happening.
A Radeon from time to time?
A Radeon, some weird freakish custom thing that I just couldn't not make. Because that happens.
Condor Bill?
You've seen it happen.
I know.
I'm like, I gotta make this knife now!
I have an idea. I'm going with it.
It goes in my brain, I have to do it.
That's how the AFY came about.
It is how the AFY came about.
I said, wait, we should make a knife for partner Mark's brother in the Secret Service. Okay.
I got a plan.
Hold on. And about half an hour, we had a preliminary design, and a couple days later, we had a proto.
Yeah. I mean, this is a business, right? The goal of any business is to actually make money. Mm-hmm. And so, I have to make money. Not because I really I'm a greedy bastard, but quite literally. We have to make money. Otherwise, there is no Ferrum Forge. Mm-hmm. I mean, all of this delightful space and all of these tools and this guy, these things, they all cost money. He's not free. No, not by a long shot.
Nope.
So, I got to do, for the most part, what's right for the company. Mm-hmm. I mean, I still try and be, man of the people as much as I can. But, gotta do what you gotta do. This is how I feed my family, so.
This is how I feed me. I don't have a family.
True. Lucky bastard. No, I mean.
I'm just a young man, okay.
Right.
Just a young man.
So, I apologize if it offends you that I sell so many knives to dealers and through dealers, but it's just so much nicer.
It's always fun to go poke around dealer websites.
It is true. You never know what you're going to find there.
Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, a piece of candy.
I mean, I do it. I'm always like, hey, let's see. Ooh, look at that.
No, Elliot. No, no, you can't buy that knife. But I want to.
Whatever. Alright, YouTube. I think we've chewed up enough of your life. We'll try and talk at you later. So, hopefully.
Talk at you?
Talk at you.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a conversation, so.
No.
I mean.
No.
No. Yeah. Okay.
You know what I was thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Okay. Alright, YouTube.
the brother thing.
Yeah.
Alright, YouTube. It's been a good time. Stay classy.
Stay classy. You're gonna Ron Burgundy this thing, really?
Why not?
Alright.
You don't want to. What? The people can't be classy?
I exude class. Alright, YouTube. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting Ferrum Forge Knife Works. We'll see you later.
Yes.
Bye.